Welcome! And we got an update for you. In 2025, what to expect from RETROMANIA. What to expect from this channel in 2025, in the new year coming. Expect big things. Lots and lots of big things. Big new things, old things updating, all around growth. Well, we're going to start with the gaming stuff will still be there. There will be more wrestling content on here as well. Yes, you heard that. In the past, you have seen little sprinklings of wrestling. But now it'll be full-time alongside the video games. Yes, don't worry. All the gaming videos are still here. You know, the pickups are still going to be there. The business stuff will still be there. You know, personal pickups, business pickups. You know, if you guys want more business related content, I will give you like business tips and stuff, an inside look at my business. I could do more of those, more eBay videos if you guys want. I know the last eBay video didn't do as well, but if you guys want more of those, I could do more of those. You know, there will be more travel vlogs, meaning travel to show you where we go to pick up things if things come arise. There's that. So all of that stuff for gaming will still be there. But now we've got big news update. That's right. Big news update with wrestling. That's right. The big world of professional wrestling. We will now, before we get into that, we will now, new video content will be 3 videos a week. That's right. Get ready for it because we've got 3 videos a week. Sometimes 4 videos a week. Sometimes 5. But expect 3 videos a week. That's right. 3. Now, with the wrestling, what is going to happen with wrestling? What to expect from wrestling? Expect that we will have, first of all, there will be a co-host on this channel. That's right. We have a co-host. But the co-host will only be part of the wrestling content. We got a co-host for all the wrestling content, meaning certain content that we do will be individual or will be together. But the weekly podcast, that's right, you heard that. The weekly wrestling podcast will always be a duo podcast with none other than Shamar. And hey, Shamar, welcome aboard to Team RETROMANIA. That's right. So what are we going to be doing with our wrestling content, you say? I've already explained to you about the video games and what to expect. The same things, but added on growth. And if you guys want more business inside look videos, please let me know in the comment section below. If you guys want more eBay videos, please let me know in the comment section below. But for wrestling, if you, by the way, for the wrestling side of things, if you guys have any suggestions on types of videos and content you'd like to see, please leave your suggestions in the description below. We will be reading and taking all of your suggestions into consideration. But what will there be? The weekly podcast will be the weekly roundup of professional wrestling. Now, what does that mean? That means we will go through that week. So let's just say it's the week of January 1st to January 7th. And then we would do a video rounding out everything. And I said everything in professional wrestling from January 1st to January 7th. If we're in December 8th to December 2, you get the gist of it. Like it'll be that week's whole entire discussion on that entire week's what happened in professional wrestling. That's right. That'll be our full-length podcast. We will have video form, and eventually once we get everything rolling and we get the ball going, we will also have audio form on platforms like Spotify and things like that for audio listeners as well. But for now, we will just have video podcast content for the weekly roundup right here on the RETROMANIA channel on YouTube. That's right. We will also be reviewing pay-per-views and PLEs as they come. So if a company had a pay-per-view or a PLE or a special event, we watch it. We will then immediately upload the video. We will have a review of the pay-per-view / PLE. And we will be doing across everything. You name it, from companies from America, Japan, Mexico, anywhere you name it, whatever, we'll talk about it. We will go in depth with everything. It's not just the localization or anything like it. We're going abroad with when we talk about roundup and all PLEs and all pay-per-views and weekly roundup. We're talking everything in professional wrestling, all companies alike. We will also be showcasing indies. We'll be doing a lot of indie showcasing because as we love going and watching indie wrestling and our local indie shows and love supporting our local wrestling companies and wrestling shows. So we will be doing a lot of indie showcases, like showcasing you wrestlers from there, promotions from there, promoters. We will be doing all of that to help grow the local indie scenes. And when we grow, we will not just be the local indie scene from here, right here from our home of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, but we will expand our horizon and go outside of Toronto and show off more indies across the globe, across the board, across wherever we can go. If you guys love indie content, please and leave down in this description below suggestions for indie companies. For now, suggest us companies within the Toronto, GTA, South Ontario location. If we will keep them all into consideration. Leave them in the description below. And then any other random videos, fun videos we'll have as well thrown out there. You know, like any random topic videos that we have. You know, we'll also have a segment dedicated to the history of. Now, what is the history of? That is the history of not just wrestling, but the history of a certain thing within wrestling. Like, for example, the history of New Japan Pro Wrestling or the history of the WWE Championship. You know, things like that. The history of Vince McMahon Sr.'s version and company of the WWE. Things like that. Looking through. Or like the history of a certain wrestler and from going through from the beginning to where they are now. Things like that. Little things, you know. Those are the things that we will be discussing in the world of professional wrestling between myself and Shamar. And yes, with the video games, all that stuff will still be there. Don't worry, we still have video game content out there ready for everyone who still loves the video game content. And if you love pro wrestling, well, get ready because this is an exciting time to be subscribed to RETROMANIA because there is a lot of content. And remember, we'll have 3 videos every week. 3 videos a week. That's how it's going to be down. We're going to have 3 and sometimes 4, but expect 3 videos a week coming in 2025. Anyways, right now, if you're not yet subscribed to this channel and you just came across this video, you love video games, you love pro wrestling, you love travel, when I say travel, like traveling for video games and wrestling, you might want to subscribe to this channel. No. You gotta subscribe and you gotta turn on that notification by hitting the bell button and selecting all notifications. And please, like I said, let us know in the description all your suggestions for video topics for the wrestling, things you'd like to see in the video game videos, suggestions for indie companies within the South Ontario region. Anyways, remember, as always, enjoy life. Have a happy and amazing new year. Hope all is well in 2025 for everybody. And we'll see y'all for the first video of 2025.